Hello, stamping friends. This is Jenny from Celebrate the Journey, and it's Monday, time for our regular Facebook Live. Let me see if I've got the camera going here. It's kind of being slow. Okay, but it's not getting anywhere with Facebook, but we'll get started anyway. So I have a new fun fold for you today, and the practice one I made, I'll show you in just a minute. You know I love a fun fold, and this one's not really that different, but because it's the shape of it, it's a little different. So the one I made as a sample is cute. It uses Fluffiest Friends. I think that fluffy, yeah. Look at that. Isn't that cute? And then you can, and since it's 4 1/4 tall, you can have pieces hanging out off the edge because it's still going to fit in a regular size envelope. And it's a good way to use up some of your designer series paper. So I thought this was cute. If you're not into cute things, then we'll do one that's a little more elegant using Cheerful Daisies. Now, luckily, Cheerful Daisies is returning, but I wanted to use up a little designer series paper on this one. So it works out okay. And I've pre-cut the pieces just to save us a little bit of time, because I think you guys know how to die cut stuff. So to make this card, you're going to start with a 4 1/4 by 11 piece of paper. Let's see if okay. And we're going to do some scoring. So this is at 1 1/2, 3, 5 1/2, and 8. Now you could use your paper trimmer, or you can use your score board. I think the scoring board gives a better score, and I really should use it more often. But sometimes that means just getting this out, even though I keep it right here in my craft space. So now we've got this here, and we're ready to do our folding. So we'll do that crease. We just keep going back and forth. It's like an accordion. Now, of course, you could do this at 5 1/2 if you wanted. It would be taller, but I like the small. The 4 1/4 is just a little different, I think. So for my paper, I pulled the daisies. Daisies usually have yellow, so I just pulled this paper from Be Mine Designer Series Pack. And so we'll adhere this. I will put the measurements for you. You don't have to worry about writing them down. So it's Monday. Saturday we had about 6 inches of snow, and today it's 75 degrees. And there's no snow left, so it's the crazy spring weather. So I will be going for a walk this afternoon in this pretty weather. I do believe this is 2 3/4 by 4. This is 2 1/4 by 4. And this is 2 1/4 by 4. Now you can change these up. You can have all the same designer series paper, or a mix and match of designer series paper and cardstock. Does not matter. And I have not been putting anything there. I guess you could do that also. So on this one, I just wanted a nice white, but I wanted it to look a little elegant, so I ran it through the embossing folder. I know, Colorado weather's crazy, isn't it, Karen? But I think everywhere lately is a little goofy weather. All right. Now we'll just put our little, start putting our card together. So I die cut the daisies here. I only wanted the large daisies, so I didn't worry about die cutting all of them. So we're going to snip these leaves off, these extra pieces we don't need. I could have die cut all of it and used the extra pieces for something else. There's one daisy. I was looking at the daisy paper, and it has that balmy blue and the, maybe it looks like Cajun Craze. I might have to try this card with that color combination. Use up that paper. So speaking of which, you know, the last chance sale is going on. And if there's anything you wanted, some of those things are really selling out fast. So if you have been waiting, you probably need to go ahead and get them. But be on the lookout tomorrow for the newsletter, because I have some other news too. So we'll share that. So now we're just going to use blending brushes and color up our flowers. So I'm going to start with Lemon Lolly. And a blending brush. We're just going to give our daisy a nice yellow tint to it. You don't have to do the whole flower. That's what makes this one nice and quick and easy. I think I'll put a little more on this one. We'll use pumpkin pie to add the center part. I almost pulled our new color out, peach pie, but I think pumpkin is a little darker and I wanted the pumpkin. So won't be long, we'll be using all those new in colors. Now, of course, you could make this card with just any flower that makes you happy, or any actually image that you like we did with the fluffy friends. So now we'll add a little center with pumpkin pie. I'm going to go back and smooth some of that out with the yellow here. I love blending brushes. I was just looking at these. Maybe it's time to take them up and give them a bath. You know, you don't have to, but you can have a blending brush for every color, but I can't keep up with that much. So then I also pulled the leaves from the paper florist dies. I thought those leaves were pretty, and I wanted this little piece that's the little buds that go with that, so we're going to put that one together. We'll do that using our silicone mat. It makes it a little easier to put little things together with that. So we've got the little buds that we're going to add to our stem. These are kind of tiny, but I think you think that's not really a lily of the valley, but it's almost. All you have to do is just tap that in the Tombow. I think these paper florists, I've used those a lot for so many different projects. Okay, now we'll probably use this glue to help put this together. So now we're ready to put our quick little card together. That's what's nice about this. We've got some dimensionals we'll use. We can put a dimensional here, 2 on the front. Just kind of layer them however we like. And we can add our leaves. So, you know what else would work is that the leaf bow punch or the layering leaves dies, I think would work for this too. Anything that gives you the greenery that you want. And remember, we don't need to worry about it going off the card because it's small enough to still go in the envelope. You know, I love a good fun fold, and I love tiny cards, little delicate cards. Yeah, this one can go on with the dimensional. We'll put it on the next layer. We've got this beautiful little ferny looking filler. Just takes a tiny dab of Tombow. I don't think you could do this with tape runner. Pretty sure you'd tear it up. Okay, now we need a sentiment, and for this set has that birthday, wishing you the brightest birthday. So we will stamp that. I didn't grab a piece of scrap paper, so here it is. And we will do that with Old Olive. That was our card base, was Old Olive, so I think this kind of goes with it. Yes, it's time to do, you could do this Fluffy Friends card with each little character. You could have a different card, or you could have a whole crew on one card. I think it make it real cute with the honey bear. And then this die is also part of that suite, so we're pretty much sticking with the suite except for the little leaves from Paper Florist. And we'll run this through the cut and emboss machine. Did forget to mention, Fluffiest Friends is an online exclusive. So if you're looking for it, it's in the online store. It's not in a catalog. That is our new mantra. Check the online store. They want you to be using that store. Now this, you can easily write on this paper because it's not too busy. But if your paper's so busy, then I would just add a piece of basic white on the back to write your message. And we're going to put that off to the side because we don't want it to peek out. There, we want it to be behind that fold. If it was going to peek out, I could move it down behind that flower. Well, do upside down. There we go. I think we're just about done. We need to add a little bit of bling here. So I pulled out the In Color pearls. These are retiring. Not sure if there's any left or not in the store. I have not been keeping up with that. But they're so pretty. They're nice and shiny. So wasn't that nice and quick? So there's our fun little fold card. And then our other one with the Fluffy Friends. That cute. So depending on how you choose, what stamp set you choose, you get a different look on this card. A little bit more girly, elegant, a little bit sassy with the Fluffy Friends. Ain't they cute? They came out really sweet, didn't they? I will post these measurements for you so that you can try this fun fold. If you try it, share it with me so I can see it on everybody else can see it on our page. All right, thanks for joining me today. I will be back soon. Bye.